Hello children, after looking at super sense of sight, we are moving to super sense of hearing. You might have heard people say, "Pambinte cheviyanu." But have you ever seen ears? Snake-ni ears ullathu kandattundo. But snakes are super sensitive to sound. They are very good at sensing sound. So, we are going to look at super sense in different animals. Here is an activity that is given in your textbook. For this activity, find a quiet place in your school. Tell one of your friends to stand at a short distance and ask him to say something softly. The rest of you should listen carefully. Then all of you put your hands behind your ears as shown in the picture. Let us see the same child say something again as softly as before. In which case was the sound sharper? Ask your friends too. You might have seen some old people holding their hands behind their ear when you speak. Why do they do so? Definitely that improves your hearing. You will hear sharply. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ചില വയസ്സായിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും വർത്താനം പറയുമ്പോൾ ചെവി കുറച്ച് പതുക്കെയുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ചെവിയുടെ പിന്നിൽ ജസ്റ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ പുഷ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ലിസൺ ചെയ്യണത് പോലെ അല്ലേ? ദാറ്റ്സ് ഹൗ യു സേ സീക്രറ്റ് ഇൻ ടു ദ ഇയേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് യുവർ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്. ഫ്രണ്ട്സുമായിട്ട് സീക്രറ്റ് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യുക? വി ഹോൾഡ് യുവർ ഇയേഴ്സ് അല്ലേ, and then whisper into the friend's ear, because that improves hearing. And I'm sure you might have observed the ears in different animals, and you will be able to recognize different animals with their ears. I'm sure you might be knowing the animal with such long ears. Yes, these are rabbit ears. Now, you might also be familiar with another animal that has ears like fans. Like, എപ്പോഴും ചെവി ആട്ടി ആട്ടി നടക്കുന്ന animal, all of you might be familiar with. It's elephant. So, when you see different animals, keep observing the ears of the animals. Now, another animal with very sharp ears are deer. They are very sensitive, and it has to be because there are a lot of predators and it has to escape itself from those predators. So they can run quite fast, as well as they can sense the presence of predators. They have good sense of hearing, and they are deer. So keep observing. You might have seen dogs in the chevi kandattille. Dog, cat, tiger. So just observe the ears of different animals. You can see animals with pretty big ears have good sense of hearing as well. വലിയ ചെവിയുള്ള ആനിമൽസിന് good hearing. They have good hearing as well. So now, here is a picture of a boy leaning onto a desk. So sit near a desk, tap the desk once with your hand. Listen carefully. Now put your ear on the desk as shown in the picture. Tap on the desk once again with your hand. Listen again. Was there any difference in the sound of the tap? I'm sure you also might have done like this, and we all know that when we lie down and listen, it is more clear than the other sound. We can even feel the vibrations of the sound. This is how the snakes hear. See, this is how snakes hear. They do not have external ears, that is, ears which you can see. They only feel the vibrations on the ground, and they're pretty good at sensing these vibrations. Now I'm sure you might have heard about bats. Bats identify its prey. We all know that animals depend upon other animals or insects for their food. അതിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ prey എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. So animals identify their prey through different sense organs. So bat has a special feature called echolocation. They send sound waves, high frequency sound waves, which hit the object and reaches it back. And it can sense the distance of the object. That is how bats identify its prey and they catch its prey. അതായത് ഒരു സൗണ്ട് സിഗ്നൽ ആയിരിക്കും. എക്കോ എന്താന്ന് നമുക്കറിയാം അല്ലെ? നമ്മുടെ സൗണ്ട് പോയിട്ട് ഒരു ഒബ്ജക്റ്റിൽ തട്ടിയിട്ട് അത് റിഫ്ലക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ ചെവിയിൽ തന്നെ തിരിച്ചത് കേൾക്കണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ that is what we call as echo. So since the sound frequency sent by bats are very high, നമ്മുടെ ചെവിക്ക് അത് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, but bats can hear it. അപ്പോൾ സൗണ്ട് സിഗ്നൽ അയക്കുന്നത് ഒബ്ജക്റ്റിൽ തട്ടി തിരിച്ച് എത്തിക്കഴിഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇറ്റ് കെൻ സെൻസ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഡിസ്റ്റൻസ്, എത്ര ഫാർ ആയിട്ടാണ് ഒബ്ജക്ട്സ് ഉള്ളത് ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻസെക്ട്സ് ഉള്ളത് എന്ന് ഐഡന്റിഫൈ ചെയ്തിട്ട് that helps it move in the dark. Actually you might have seen bats move in the dark അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ ഈ ടെക്നിക്ക് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് അത് ഡാർക്കിൽ മൂവ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. Our general belief is that bats cannot see, but it is not true. Bats have good vision. The only thing is that it has better vision in the dark. അതായത് early morning ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ സന്ധ്യ കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഡോണിലും ഡസ്കിലും ആണ് അതിന് വിഷൻ ഉള്ളത്. And it has good vision. It's not that it has bad vision. The general perception is that bats have bad vision, but that is not true. Bats can see quite well too. ഇതുപോലെ ഇക്കോലൊക്കേഷൻ വെച്ചിട്ട് സെൻസ് ചെയ്യാൻ മാത്രമല്ല അതിന് കാഴ്ചശക്തിയും ഉണ്ട്. That is how it catches its prey, but it has a special sense of hearing. Echolocation എന്നാണ് അതിന് പറയണത്. It sends sound signals that travels back to its ear by which it measures the distance. I hope this is clear. Now we hear sounds of different animals, and you might have observed this better if you have visited some forest ഏതെങ്കിലും ഫോറസ്റ്റിലെ റിസോർട്ട്സിലൊക്കെ പോയിട്ടുണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ നിറയെ ബേർഡ്സിന്റെയും ആനിമൽസിന്റെയും ഒക്കെ സൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാവും. They communicate through these sound signals. High up on a tree, a langur warns others of dangers like a tiger or leopard. The langur does this by making a special warning call. The langur a sound ഉണ്ടാക്കി കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ബേർഡ്സിനും ആനിമൽസിനും ഒക്കെ അറിയാം there is some danger around. Birds also give alarm calls to warn about the danger. Some birds even have different sounds for different kinds of dangers. For example, there is a different warning call if the enemy is coming from the sky or if the enemy is on the ground. Just keep observing these animals and birds around you, and even you might, in case if you have some pets at home, pets in the cry you will be able to identify. They'll make different sounds at different times. If they are hungry, they might make a different sound. If they are not well, they might make different sounds. So from the sounds they make, you'll know, like if they are meeting some strangers, they'll make a different sound. So even they make different sounds in different conditions. So when any animal gives the warning call, all the animals in that area understand the danger signal. You might have heard people talk about how the animals gave a warning call just before tsunami. 2004 December there was a tsunami. You might have heard about tsunami. അങ്ങനെ സുനാമിയുടെ സമയത്ത് people in Andaman and Nicobar Islands could see that the animals were behaving strangely. And they understood that there was some danger coming and they moved away from the shore. അങ്ങനെ കുറേ ലൈഫ്സ് സേവ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ആ സുനാമിയുടെ ടൈമിൽ. It is from the behavior of the animals that the people there could identify that there was something strange that was happening. They could understand that there was some danger and they moved away from the shore. ഇതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ, I'm sure you might have heard about all these things. Like some animals start behaving in a different way when an earthquake or storm is about to come. People who live in forest can observe such behavior of animals, come to know of the danger. This actually happened in Andaman and Nicobar Islands during the 2004 tsunami. A snippet of this is given in your textbook, which I'll share in the classroom. You can just go through it. Say it with sounds. Even we do it, if you have siblings at home and if you are doing some mischievous thing, you might tell your brother or sister to warn when your parents are coming that way. അച്ഛനും അമ്മയും വരുണ്ടോ നോക്കൂ, വരുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് സിഗ്നൽ തരൂ, I'll stop doing this എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് I'm sure you might have done. At least in class you might have done. അല്ലേ, ടീച്ചർ വരുന്നുണ്ട് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് അല്ലേ. In case if you're doing some mischievous thing, definitely you would have done all these things. So just like birds and dolphins, you can also make your own language of sound for giving messages. Remember, you have to talk to your friends with only sounds and no words. How and when will you need to give an alarm call? For example, when the teacher is coming to the classroom. Kalabila എന്ന് വർത്താനം പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് പെട്ടെന്ന് ടീച്ചർ വരുന്നു എന്ന് പറയാറില്ലേ? I'm sure you would have done all these things in school. Now, dolphins also make different sounds to give messages to each other. Scientists believe that many animals have a special language of their own. So I hope this is clear to you children, the special sense of hearing in different animals. Please go through the video, and in case if you have any doubts, please do post it in the stream. We'll look into another super sense in our next session. With that, I'll stop my today's session. Thank you and take care.